just doing the first half of that, all right? So it's do, and you can do it on these strings as well. Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
So you go from the second fret and slide up to the first fret.
So it's open, second fret, next string open, first string, or first fret, and then next string open. Right? So let's see. I had turned away from the camera there. Okay, so you can do it on both or just one set of the strings. If you do it down here, or you can do it here.
Do that a few times, let me get it out of my mind.
Just, think about the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. So a lot of what we do with the single notes has a pattern to it for things like scales. So I can do this. Right, it's pretty much the same frets except for these two. Right, so you got second fret here, second fret here, second fret here. If we continued, it'd be second fret here. On the fifth and second strings, it's the 1 fret. So
I hope I can get that.
you'll get it. So let me just do the basic part that we're starting to learn here. It's remember, it's do, re, mi, fa, sol. Or you can repeat it here. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. It's the same on these 3 strings on 3, 2, 1 as it is on 6, 5, and 4.
Open.
Second.
Open.
First. Open. So, yeah, open string, second fret, next string open, first fret, next string open.
I don't know why this is.
It'll come. It's just takes practice and.
I've got to learn how to hold that.
So don't forget about your anchor finger. Remember how we talked about this finger serves 2 purposes. Either, now I use both. Some people just use one, but you need at least one, and that gives you that anchor, so you don't move your hand all over the place. Now down here it's a little harder because you're right up against the nut part, but even here, see, I'm using this finger, right? I'm just anchoring, except with the open string, and I'm exaggerating the movement here so you can see it. I don't normally move my hand way out like that. So, but I've got this finger here kind of planted. You see how I'm just putting it there, and it gives me a place to make my movement from instead of trying to do it like this. And so don't forget to put at least one of your fingers down here for anchor and dampening.
Am I doing it right like that?
Yeah.
Am I holding it right?
Yeah.
And then you go. Well, that one goes into that. So.
Okay, well, I mean, this is brand new, so I don't expect you to get it, right off the bat. So let's just let's go over what we covered today, and then we'll be done. So I don't want to overwhelm you. So the pattern, the picking pattern or roll pattern, right? You got that down pretty good. Go ahead and do it again.
There's so much in my mind till I have to think for a minute to see which one you're talking about. Let's see. Well, I get into these when I'm.
That's all right.
I'm too far.
Okay, good. So, and again, I know I keep telling you this, but I want to make sure you understand that it doesn't matter the strings. You can do. It doesn't matter, right? What you're trying to do is get that roll motion down to where you don't have to think about it, right? So you just. It doesn't matter what strings you do it on, right? In fact, it actually, when you do different strings, it makes it a little more melodic. So, a lot of times instead of doing the right, I'll do just something random, really, just. So it's just getting that motion down to where you don't have to sit and concentrate, right?
Yeah.
You want to be able, that's one of the mechanical motions on a dobro, just like a piano, right? You don't want to have to think about how do I do this particular thing. You just want it to be there. So you practice this until you get sick of it, and then I can sit here and talk to you and still do this roll because I don't have to think about it. And that's where you want to get with the roll. The strings, which strings you're picking on, actually doesn't matter. Once you get that roll down, if you want to have particular strings for a certain sound, like if you want to try to play what a banjo might play, right? Then you got to have a certain order of strings. But that's not what we're trying to do now. We're trying to get that roll motion down to where you can just forget about it and do it. Right? Okay? So now the Amazing Grace. Remember, you just strumming the chords. How sweet the sound that sings a latch like seven. I once was bound out. B minor. I was lost. 7. Now I'm found. Okay. And so we worked on this. Right. So what we want to get to is this. But I think for now, if you just practice this, it might work better for you. Just go from 4th string, 2nd fret, and slide it up to the 5th fret. And get that open string.
I just want to touch that when I'm not supposed to.
Well, no, I don't play the open string now. So we're going to break this up into two parts, right? We're just doing this part right now. And then the open string. Third string. Next one. There you go. So we're just practicing this. There you go. Okay. And then when you get comfortable with that, we'll go back to the... So then finally, today, we're going to do that. It's the first half of a major scale. So, and we use this all over, right? It's everywhere in every kind of music for all different things. So it's open string on 6, 2nd fret, 6th string, open string 5, 1st fret, 5th string, and then open 4th string. And let's say do, re, mi, fa, sol.
You start out with the 2nd and go up with the 6th string.
So, yeah, on the 6th string, open, 2nd fret, then open 5, 1st fret, 5, 5th string, 1st fret, then open 4th string. There you go. That was it. There you go. And it's a major scale, and it's used everywhere, all kinds of music. And when you get that motion down, that right, here's something that is very typical. It's the same scale, just done fast, right? So get this down. This is the first half of the major scale. So work on that, and this is coming along really nice. You've got this sounding pretty smooth. Okay, and this is coming along. Still need to work on that though. Just the strumming. And but don't forget about these two fingers. One or both of them for both an anchor and for dampening, right? And that rolling motion as you come off the strings, you don't want to lift straight up like that. Then you get that, right? So instead of coming straight up,
you roll. Kind
of roll quickly. If you don't do it quickly, you get the right. You get that. So you just kind of rolling the bar off, but leaving the finger there. I mean, it's hard to do as a demonstration, but right. Let's see. I'm just kind of rolling off, but my finger, my damping finger is right there. See, I just left my finger right there to kill the sound once I lift the bar up. See how clean that sounds? Mm-hmm. If you don't do that, you get a lot of extra stuff. So
I'm taking my whole hand off, and I just need to leave it. Yeah.
So typically, I don't. That's about all the movement I'll have right there. Just enough to get my finger, get the bar clear of the string, so my finger can kill it.
Keep your finger on there so it won't have that sound. Yeah.
And that comes into play even with single notes, where if you want to have like a chicken picking sound, that. I still have my finger there planted, but the bar's coming up just enough. I mean, it's barely, you really probably can't even see it there. Right?
Kind of touching it or?
Well, it's coming up just enough so that my finger, deadens the string after, but just enough to clear the bar. Right? Very little movement. But the key is that my finger is here making the sound of the string dead once I lift the bar up. Right? So that's something you can practice too. Just doing that one note. Try to get a... And that, we use that in a lot of places. Like, are you familiar with Black Mountain Rag? Black Mountain Rag? You ever heard that song?
I know these songs, but I don't know the name of them.
Okay, so it's...
Oh, yeah.
So that's a lot of, right? Deadening that. Actually, with this one, I'm using pick blocking, but... So here's one where I'm coming up so I can get this second note. And I'm using this finger really to kill it, because I don't want this. Right, that extra notes that aren't supposed to be there. So just practice that. You're just lifting that up a little bit. So don't slide it. Just lift it up, but leave your back finger there. But you're not on the bar, but that's all right. There you go.
A little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll try.
That should keep you busy.